could go with additional fire flags, I guess, but I don't want to. I think this will be fine. We'll just do this. I was actually watching Seven last night, and while I stepped away, so I missed his Kleber game, or whatever. Enjoying them? You find them so much fun? Yes. I prefer support style play, but the way that these support is through like confusing the enemy or offering them too much to deal with, or just straight up killing the enemy destroyer. You can force a fight and take advantage of it. And I have to say, once I kind of figured out the play style, I did find that I enjoyed it a lot. Although I can imagine this is something like Japanese carriers, where if I'm not like zoned in on it, I'll probably fluctuate off of it and perform poorly. So I think if I'm gonna do it, I would just have to like only do it. Well, support by being shell bait, yes, but I haven't evolved to be that capable yet. 7 actually does double range, so he shoots out to like 18 kilometers, which would mean that he's got more wiggle room, so to speak. Actually, I have to stay over here and protect this guy. Hello, Nippon Steel. Because if the FDR comes over here to bomb and torp this dude, he's got literally no support.
That's how it's done.
It's not to say I have amazing AA, but it is more than nothing. And if every time we hit priority sector, we take a percentage bite out of the planes. So until we see where the FDR is, I can't leave my wingman here. At least he's dropping planes, that's good. Like FDR wants to go where it can linger, and right now that is here. This is a priority for the FDR. Or should be a priority if this dude cares enough to do it.
Get back!
Can we not charge into the cap here? Can we not like... Can we not do that, please? Son of a bitch.
Engine boost activated.
Let's try and buffer while we can. .8. Where the fuck are you going, dude? He was over here when I hit the button. That sucks. So he didn't get the bite. What are you doing? Well, whatever.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
At least he's got the Petro and other stuff now, so I mean he's got some things that can help, which is good.
Reporting the target position.
7, something like that. Okay, Udaloy. We could probably run down the Udaloy. Make some shit happen there, I think.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Almost. Radared by the Petro, but... So?
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Pago versus Oyster. Let's try to actually hit the priority target on, or priority sector on that. And we really don't have the range, so
That was a great
they're all falling back. Hopefully this guy doesn't sacrifice himself to the gods. And let's actually hit the priority sector this time. Oh, he's striking the Veneto, or the Petro. That would make better sense. I thought he was going for the battleship.
requesting assistance.
He's gonna get hurt. Because he's bunkered up. I mean, he can't maneuver or anything. FDR will just come back and do it again.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
So here's what we can do. We can try to cock block for the Petro against these torps.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Let's try to cock block this dude early. And he might torp us instead, which would be okay. So he's coming in on the Petro. Has he started his attack yet? Veers off to the Missouri. That's a bad line. So that's good. Maybe we got him? Nah. He's gonna die, but maybe we got him out. Because otherwise he tries to hook in.
Engine boost deactivated.
Because if he's just started his attack, he's not actually armed by the time we can cock block him, so he can't drop. We can rush over and just kind of block that way. So he's just gonna run, which means we're gonna have to start working on these battleships. It's not secondary spec. Actually, I should have accelerated. Cool. So he is down.
Enemy battleship detected.
Bombs. Showing for the Azuma now. Yeah, there's no fucking way. Can we at least take a bite out of this asshole? Whatever. Other flank is broken. Need to hurry the fuck up and do things. There's enough ships over here that the FDR should get taken care of naturally.
Engine boost
And the Lepanto
activated.
cannot fight us. Anything he does will just overpen. That's if he even hits us in the first place. Might be bad shots. Yeah, just a little bit more.
Enemy cruiser sighted. Torpedoes, direct front.
Corpse for the Veneto. Need to go dark. We can try to run down the Udaloy. Yeah, this is pretty rough. I think if we can make something happen, if we can make a play on the Udaloy, that would be useful. He was lit.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
There's that dude didn't like his Missouri very much. He just kind of threw it away. Eventually this dude will be spotted in smoke fire. We can clap him. Lepanto is low. We don't really have the ability to take out the Petro, but that's okay. We should get into smoke fire from this guy soon. There it is. There. So that guy's gone. Lepanto's smoked. Yeah, and I fucked that up. Whatever. Rocket planes I ain't scared of. However, Petro shells don't suck. That still doesn't matter. Yeah, get fucked. So Lepanto just can't do anything about this. And if this dude's shooting me instead of them, which is what he's doing, that means they just farm down the Petro and kill him. Yeah, this dude's actually good at what he's doing. I think I just helped him by slowing down there. I did. Think he goes down here? We should overrun those. Yeah.
Problem solved, sir.
Get this out.
Engine
Rockets come in
boost
soonish. Nah, that's fine. Yeah. It's the rocket planes. Does he overfly? He might overfly. He overflew before.
Critical engine damage.
Whatever, if he's up my ass, he's not up theirs.
Problem solved, sir.
That's probably a kill. If I had the engine boost on, I don't think it would have been, but that looked pretty good. You played the French CDs for a bit, as far as you know. What do you think of them? I like the fact that we might get a kill. Yeah, we do.
Enemy battleship foundered.
I like the fact that if they take a brawl, they out-health and outgun their opponents. So if you can get a destroyer that's isolated, you can maul them. So like rushing the Udaloy, for instance, I mean, knowing that we could take that fight. The high speed allows for repositioning, which is cool.
The enemy is about to win.
My initial fear was that I wouldn't be able to play very supportive, and it just didn't bear out. You know, the French CD is still able to move around the map and make plays, which is good. Good morning, is that right? Yes, it's 8:30 in the morning. You can go 3v1 in French, but it requires tight spaces and islands. Well, I mean, I kind of 3v1'd in the sense the Petro was shooting me. I was going after a Veneto and also going after an Udaloy. So, well, and there was a CV. So, yes, I drew a lot of attention. We lost a lot of health to the Petro that was landing his shells. So this dude was doing a good job. Although I think he bailed on the flank first, which is not that great. It's only 2 minutes. We did 1 million potential, which I don't know if that's very good. I think French DDs should be able to do more than that. Hey, Gusto. And you can YOLO ships. I mean, yeah. Friesland goes down. I mean, from shells from these two dudes, there's no way. But it's in Alabama, Alaska, Ohio, FDR. There's no way we pull this back. The other side's just broke too badly. We'll do some damage to the Alabama, though. You thought I only played CV? No, I'm a CV main. So my primary class is CV. You know, if somebody is like primarily a tennis player, it doesn't mean they don't bowl. It doesn't mean they can't play something else or go hiking. It just means that's what they do. They play tennis. If you have a pitcher on a baseball team, he practices throwing the ball, but it doesn't mean he can't hit the ball or run. One in the nose, that's a flood. I wonder if they take this guy. And the Holland? Unlikely now. Okay, if he had shots on the Holland and took him, and then they both were able to take the Alabama, I mean, that's not enough point trade, but it would have been cool. You're a destroyer main? 70%? Oh, okay. 70% of the time is you play destroyer 70% of the time, or you have a 70% win rate in DDs? Hello, Humpy Bane. Many joy feelings to you as well. Come on! Like, the sooner you die, the sooner I can play again. 70% of your total games. Got it. %70 win rate would be insane. No, it's doable. It's not easy. It's doable. I think we've had maybe 5 games in this ship. No, we had more than that because we're running 69%. And how many games do we have in this? Because we played the Mogador a little. I did like an 8-hour stream where I just did French DDs and that was it. So we got the tier 8. No, the tier... Yeah, tier 7 to tier 8 and then to tier 9. So we're on the Mogador now. So that's at 69%, right? So that's here. How many games have we played? 13. So, you know, it's been a little bit. So it's doable. Playing all classes helps with understanding how to deal with other ships. Yes, I agree. You care with any of this? I don't. I don't want to waste fire flags. I'm okay with using flags, but I do try to earn money. And like, I used to have 350 million, and it's been slowly going away. So, lately, you think the teams have gotten much worse, so even if you end up number 1 on the team, you still lose, it seems, in many games. Well, there's a difference between your personal performance and your team's performance. If you run around getting all kinds of base XP done, but you don't do it in a way that helps your team find victory, then that's a problem. Sitting on coal ate most of yours? Ah. How much did you spend? I heard the minimum was 85 million. Hey, Rukuri. I thought like 26 million credits would be enough, but said no. Against a midway, rocket's not going to be a big threat. It'll chisel some damage. Biggest threat would be bombs. So, probably want to play close-ish to a front AA line just in case the bombs try to hover me, so they don't have all the time in the world to make their strike. You bid 30 mil? Well, you get it back. 101 million, and you're not unhappy considering the minimum. Bought you half of an Immelman. Yeah, I mean, It would have been cool if it was like for 26, but it was a worldwide auction, which I don't know if people knew. Buffalo is AFK. You okay, dude? Not AFK. Smokestacks are going. So, I don't want to YOLO around a corner. I would like some information, but the CV is just focusing one flank. And there are bombs. So, I don't want to have this dude just riding my dick for a while, so I'm going to have to kind of hold off while these guys push in. Is he going to be able to bomb us? Sure. He'll be able to drop bombs once or twice. But the fact that he would be shot by all these other people while doing it is important. I think he's bailing. No, he's just looking for a DD. Here you go. Hey, we're lit.
Enemy destroyer detected. Enemy battleship sighted.
Not too worried about that. He's out of the picture. He got chiseled. Yeah, these are getting shredded. So he didn't actually get to do anything other than kind of spot for a little bit. He lost 12 bombers for that, which is a lot. I will be surprised the Nevsky shells hurt more than I thought they did. Yeah, some people have billions. I do think that the auctions are good in the sense that they're getting rid of excess resources, which is actually a good thing. It's a problem. Well, we know the Asaccio isn't Charlie. This is also not good. He is bailing, so detected by something out there. Not detected. Might be bound. Might be down that way.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Okay. Oh, for the Buffalo. That's extremely late, though. The fuck? This is still semi-even. Suppose we could try to contest the cap. He comes up what? This line?
The ship is on fire.
Nevsky's not asleep.
Engine boost activated.
Those will hit. Yeah. We should be dark. Lost a lot in that trade. I should just get the fuck out of
Problem
here.
solved, sir.
Like, in all seriousness, this is not good for us. Redetected by what? Fletcher, I guess? Yeah, must be the Fletcher.
The ship is on fire.
They might get to shoot again. Probably not. That's actually pretty big.
Problem solved, sir.
Fletcher's still gonna be out there somewhere. Probably the one that YOLO torps at us. We might have to YOLO down the Ohio. There's Fletcher torps. Still a back and forth duel. We're down a lot in terms of health.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Oh, there's the Fletcher. Could we kill the Fletcher? And then maybe clock the Ohio? That's just stupidly fucking ballsy. But at the same time, it might be something we could do. And we kind of need ballsy fucked up plays to make this happen.
Torpedoes to port. The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Yeah. So you got a lot of damage into the Ohio, some more into the Fletcher. This is still pretty nasty, especially with that dude alone. I don't know, it's just trying to kind of even up the health trade some. Musashi is good for credits? Oh, I usually play the Saipan for credits. I think she's got a pretty sexy little modifier. Still flooding? Or is the DD burning? DD is burning. Maybe, I don't know. So Thunderer goes down to Shellfire, probably lose the Kremlin as well, so that trades. Bismarck's not super powerful, they're probably going to dumpster the Bismarck. San Luis is
Good game, everyone.
likely going to massage the most out of that position. Kutuzov is not doing anything in a smokescreen. We still have 2 caps, parity in points. Kurfürst's going to, well, throw his ship away. Just too bad. Did the Fletcher die? Fletcher is dead. I don't know why, though. To the Kurfürst. Maybe. So the Ohio is hurt. This dude's showing tons of broadside. He might just ram. Or not. I mean, he's not going to get citadeled from these ships, but taking extreme amounts of damage still gets you fucking killed. Why? Yeah, he's dead here. Especially because he's showing lots of side to the Kansas. That was weird. Well, at least shoot before you die, dude. He's about to shoot again. Alright, whatever. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit and wait for it. You play Asasha for credits? 1.8 average. 1.8 average. Oh, with the Missouri. Got it. Hello, Paka. Again, kind of strange to see you outside your norm. Hope you're killing it. Well, I mean, we tried to do something, but I think I need to catch the rhythm where I start making good plays. Well, we could stay with the French DD stuff, or I could play Carrier. I think I'll stay with the French DD stuff. Play the Fantasque, maybe? Or I guess we don't need that, so we could play this instead. We have a commander I can use. Could use him. So theoretically, if the Fontask is a premium, then that should earn more credits. Maybe? I'll be honest, I don't know what the difference is. What is the difference? 5 and 1. Okay, so it loses a little range. 4.8, 18. 6, 18. So reload is faster on the Terrible. That's cool. 100 meter dispersion. 105 meter dispersion, slightly more accurate. Maneuverability 45, 690. Terrible is slightly faster. Concealment's probably the same. Sorry guys, I'm swapping back and forth here. Anything else? Terrible has worse AA. Oh, well that's fine. I don't care about that part. Slower torps for better reload. And worse AA, I guess. You're doing credits in the ZF6 to the point you were wondering if you had the enhanced economy, but I don't think it does. I don't know. So we'll try to stay in like the destroyer kind of mindset, because if I start jumping around, I think it'll just throw off my vibe. Against Sikaga, that's not going to be much threat. Might try to bomb us. Bombing's pretty RNG. Rockets, Chisel. Could do more damage than I would expect, but... Akazuki's pretty thorny. I would assume the Fletcher's pretty thorny, but I should be able to kill either of them. If it came down to it. Other than that, I think we're just chucking at range. And it does have less range, which is a thing. 0.7 kilometers... I mean, is significant because you're closer to the ship, so you're more likely to get hurt. See where the Kaga goes. Don't lose health for free. So if he comes over here with rocket planes and he's just like, oh hey, look, it's this guy, then you know we potentially lose 2,000 to 6,000 health for really no gain. It's coming out in torps, looking to damage farm. So I have two options. I could try to take Bravo, which I'd be reset by a Kaga and potentially brawl with a DD. Or option 2, I can try to YOLO this island, pop around it and see if I can take a fight. This guy's looking to damage farm, although he's torping a Mahan. The fuck? So this is probably an inexperienced carrier if he pre-dropped before he left.
That's how it's done.
And all the more inexperienced if he's... Okay, well, he ate a torp, so never mind. I mean, if it works for you. You thought Kaga would scout with torps just because they have so many? Well, the Kaga is a little different than other carriers. Most carriers have 1.5 squadrons worth of planes on deck. So if you had 10 planes in a squadron, you'd have 15 planes on the deck. Kaga has 3 squadrons of planes on the deck, so it has 24 rockets, 3 squads of 8. 36 torps, 36 bombs, 3 squads of 12. So do we trip across the DD here or no? More on the other side? We do. But none in range. Well, I was kind of hoping that we might be able to surprise motherfucker a DD and just kind of kite out and burn his health, but it seems that's a no. But that's okay. I suppose we could pull range and start working on the Georgia. Why pre-drop? A lot of people are told when they start playing carriers, always make sure that you pre-drop before you do anything so that you save planes. So it's just kind of like people treat it as a basic line of logic that they need to follow. And that usually means that they're newer to carrier. They're just kind of trying out what people told them to do because they haven't figured it all out for themselves just yet. Is his engine out? No. Eats one torp. And he's not full secondary spec, which is nice. Or maybe he is. Yeah, good luck with that bullshit. We got Cogga planes coming for us. They're gonna cut across to Minnesota. That's fine. We can juke some planes. Just hold down the firing key. Hey, look, my broadside. Look at that. No, no broadside for you, son of a bitch. They're dead. They don't get to fire again. Not against the Surrey Gneisenau. He should have tried to cut a 90-degree turn if he could. He did not. So now he gets to chase us into Surrey AA. Does he even get to shoot? He did! Although I think he panic fired. Maybe the plane was about to die. So, no joy, Mr. Cogga. Well, we set a fire. We did a little damage to Georgia. I don't have a way in on this. So rather than scouting ahead of a Minnesota next to an Edinburgh, which is probably a poor choice. Yeah, and the Edinburgh is too close for us to be able to assist. It just is. So what we can do is try to work on the Georgia. There we go. Clear the island? We do. There's bad guys over there, though. So that's a thing.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
It's coming either from me or the Mahan. Hey, look, shells. Should come after me and not him. I think he's gonna go after the Mahan. Oh, Mahan has his AA on. He did. Yeah, he's dead. He gets ledunked. Buffalo is not able to fire because the island is in the way. Yeah. Might have been radared. Maybe that's why I didn't smoke. Minnesota pushed up too far. He got mauled. These dudes are fairly safe. They might move in. I could try to cut across, but I think I might get pounced on if I do. So we just kind of have to play the position we're in.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Can you just reverse? Can you just not charge them? You could do that. You could just not charge them. That would be okay.
Enemy battleship detected.
It's like, I know the Minnesota wanted to shoot, but you just walked up to get shot. He torped the Mahan earlier, so he might walk up to torp me. What's in here? The Fletcher? Maybe. Maybe. Too many bad guys. These guys are looking to wrap. We're still 2 caps to, well, technically 2 when they take this. Maybe the Kronstadt has moved into Bravo?
Get back!
Yeah, you need to start moving there, friend. He is looking for us. Could kick on the afterburner. He doesn't know where we are. That's what makes French DDs fun. What? The surprise motherfucker moments? Oh. He did not ram this dude. You got me. Let's go in for the Buffalo. Please don't die.
Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy battleship detected.
If I'd have held right click, I would have been able to keep the shot over the... What the fuck?
Get back!
Friend?
Get back!
Friend, maybe you're not...
Need intelligence data.
Maybe you're not noticing something? Friend? Friend? Okay. He's got a plan. His subtle plan is to sail broadside to most of their fleet and see how it works out for him. It's a subtle plan.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
He's just slowing down. Yeah, I can't see that. Derp. I think he just thought, oh, we're gonna win this flank, and just autopiloted at some point and forgot that he autopiloted. Okay. Interesting. Hey, Nocturnal Scream. What is up, sir? Anybody does not know Nocturnal Scream? Let me do this. I think I have this, right? That is a link to his channel. He does primarily like Indomitable gameplay. But he is highly regarded as far as European CVs go. You can absolutely check him out.
Engine boost activated.
Can
The enemy team
recommend.
has taken the lead.
Kitakazi smoked. We're radared by Kronstadt. It's fine. See if we can get this Fletcher.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Just gonna chuck some fucking random. Be happy with it. Alright, radar is down. Long shots from them. Might connect. Does not. Maybe we get lucky? We got lucky.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
I think I have to keep working on this guy, because I think he would have damage conned, maybe? Possibly. Oh, that's a problem. Time to leave. It's been nice to see you, but I think I've gotta go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Right. He burns out. Because he did damage con the other fire. Nope. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Go away.
Battleship destroyed.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Oh.
Engine boost deactivated.
Alright, well. Mr. Motherfucker over there.
Turret critically damaged.
We're still okay. We can YOLO this motherfucker. We can do that.
The enemy is about to win.
He's enough, I think. Probably. He had enough to get owned. So we tried.
The enemy is about to win.
Hey, the fire kitchen. It goes okay. We're getting potential damage as well as DD damage. Working on the directive. I'd like to finish the ZF6. I'd like to just be done with it. I don't think we win this one. So far, track record's not looking too good for the day. I think we're 3 for 3 in losses. Wham wham. So we won the other flank. We did not win our flank. That being said, I don't know how I could have somehow changed that, other than maybe trying to hard farm the Georgia somehow, maybe? But it's not like I would have killed him, just because I wanted to hard farm him. How do we do in the other games? Middle-ish. Need to do better than this. Need to do better. Glad to hear all is well. Yeah, mostly I'm just tired. Started taking diet pills because I'm fat. So whatever the fuck this stuff is, burn or whatever. Which is effectively just a shitload of caffeine and whatever random stimulant, green tea extract, and whatever other bullshit you throw into some kind of a diet pill. So on the one hand, like, I've got a lot of energy. On the other hand, when it wears off later in the day, I mean, you're just fucking nuked. So, I don't know. But it has been nice to be more awake during the day, because usually my default setting is tired. I don't sleep very well. I never have. I have sleep apnea, where you'll stop breathing when you sleep, so I have a machine which kind of helps me sleep better, but I've never slept well ever, so I'm usually tired. Madrina's coffee powder, 186 milligrams of caffeine per serving. What's my time now? 9:10 in the morning. You went from 378.8 to 295 as of today. Well, fuck yeah, man. I started fasting, and I went from 265 down to 222, but then the relationship I was in ended. Work felt different, so like there was a huge transition period, and because of that, I got off of what I was doing, where I was intermittent fasting during the week and then dry fasting over the weekend, and I went back up rather quickly, and I've gotten up to about 290. Which I think a lot of it's just chest muscle because of the machine, the sleep apnea thing, because basically I'm bench pressing 16 pounds all night. So I have a lot of chest muscle. Because I don't look 290. Also, I do repair stuff, so I lug around like a 40-pound tool bag. Might be able to brace off this island. We have radar? No, but there is an Austin. We do not have a CV, so we have no idea what we're going against. But with fasting, you do have a little more tired because your body it's making its own energy. You know, it's eating leftovers, so to speak. So I haven't been able to get back into fasting since I stream. I think that misses some.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Yeah. Nope, nope, nope. There's a Zao there. We might take another round of shells, but did not. The radar goes down soon. Alright. Radar goes down eventually. Jesus Christ.
The ship is on
I will admit, I didn't expect that shit. Such a rough day.
That's how it's done. That was a great battle.
Your tool bag weighs 45 to 50 pounds. You started using a fold-up dolly. I was glad when I finally got like a strap so that I could lug it over my shoulder, but then that started to kind of screw up my back. So I mean, positives and negatives. It's heavy. Yeah, did not see that coming. Should have just reversed and forced him to torp from this angle so that we could dodge the torps.
Well done, Commander.
Yeah, we should have done that. Pushing out, I mean, obviously. It's like, if I'm flat-footed, I'd just get wrecked here, right? And obviously, no. If I force the issue, then I just get sideswiped. So I should have waited. Well, I guess we go back to the Fontask. Or maybe... whatever, we'll just play the terrible. It'll be fine. Slow but gradual long-term exercise program will benefit you 10 times better. Yeah, possibly. Probably. The biggest thing about intermittent fasting was that I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the feeling. For a long time, I was addicted to sugar. And I found that when I was working or if I was doing something, everything was a chore. Everything was too much. Everything was like hard to face. We have Fem? No, that's alright. Everything was like it was something I'd have to psych myself up for, and then I would just burn out halfway through. And then when I started intermittent fasting, it was just easier. Like, I went to work, I did the work, and then the work was done. There was no, like, internal battle over the 6 to 8 hours of the day. It was just, there was something to do, and I did it. It was neat.
Action stations.
It was calm, which I appreciated. I mean, it was just new. So I had previously fasted because some dude when I worked at a warehouse was like, I want somebody to do this with me so you could have all the citrus juice you wanted to drink, but you couldn't have food for 3 days. And I don't like citrus very much, so that was a really shit-tastic 3 days. But it showed me that, you know, if I don't eat, I'm not gonna die. So I tried fasting, and I think the longest I fasted was about 17 days, something like that. But when you do it, you can know that you're safe and you're okay, but it feels like you're holding your breath underwater because it's like, how long am I going to go before I eat again? How long am I going to go before I surface and breathe, you know? So it's just a little tough. I did find that I enjoyed dry fasting, if it was for short periods of time, like a day or two, and that was it. More than that felt like too much. Hello, Luis. Good morning and a great Saturday hug here from Brazil. Well, good Saturday to you too. So far, we've lost just about every game we played, so it's a good Saturday, but it's not a very good win rate Saturday. 3 destroyers over there. I'm alone. Need to play safe, not get YOLO'd by a random Benson. I think if I'd stayed behind the island, the torps would not have been as threatening. Could have slipped through the torps, probably taken the fight on the Benson and gotten a kill. It's going to be a pretty big gap between those because I underled then overled. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I could just open up, but then they're shooting me for free. It's not, you know, 3 ships against 3 ships, it's 2 against 1. And that's just not, it's just not good enough. However, I can dump a few more torps. Probably on that prime, because he's going to turn in. 2? Nice. Probably repairs that. Guns are swinging around.
Engine boost activated.
And we'll try to set some fires. There's a fire. Too low. Maybe not too low. Oh, what the fuck is shooting me? Accelerated into that. That's gonna hurt a lot. But it's only fair. We torped him, so... Hey, look, it's a surprise motherfucker Benson. I feel like we just encountered that. Pulls forward.
The ship is on fire. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Problem solved, sir. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Why do we see... Oh, Aegir's Hydro. Like, what? That's too late. Hopefully the Aegir doesn't get dumped. He smokes, now he realizes fucking I'm Hydro, I can't smoke. Smoking's bad for your health, Timmy. Hopefully he doesn't eat torps and die. Can we take this fight? Maybe. Afterburner is down. They're cutting out, which is okay. He goes down. He gets hard farmed. Call for reinforcements. That dude didn't move very much when he was farming before, so he might not actually move now. Although when the Aegir goes down, he probably goes elsewhere. It's gonna beach. Should be dead. Oh, maybe not. Beaches again. Dead to fire. Dead to shells. There's our other friend. There's a rune here, which is kind of a lot. Maybe if we had the speed, it'd be a little better. We just have to go dark, is what we have to do. Gets one more shot out. Nope. Sucks when you like slow down directly into somebody's shot. That's never a good feeling.
Problem solved, sir. Engine boost activated.
We can kill this dude. Let's turn the guns. Prepare for YOLO. Might be able to use the Benson smoke to kill him. Kill him and then hide from the rune and get the fuck out. King George, Minnesota should be able to farm down the... Holy fuck, how many fucking Bensons aren't there? Is that just the same dude? Buddy, you don't have a rune now, so... How many motherfuckers are over here, man?
The ship is on fire.
Are there literally 2 destroyers in this smoke
Problem
screen?
solved, sir.
Alright, well we have the reload boost. Rune is fucked off. We might get radared. We do get radared. Can we make it to cover?
We've sunk an enemy
That's
destroyer.
no floaty shells. Fuck you. Seattle misses first shot. We're behind the rocks. He can't take another shot. We can wait out the radar. Okay. So, got the DDs. Seattle's radar is down, but he's actually super effing close. And 3,000 health. This goes poorly
Engine
for
boost
us.
Deactivated.
Well, 6.6, we're outside of his detection, and his radar is down. So, he did not hard commit, which is okay, because he would have been pinched by 2 battleships. We'll relight him in a moment, but we're going to have to clear the island. Alright, so the Seattle should fuck off. We should be probably clear. He should be like 7.2 by now. He's running away. 7.8, even better. Oh, this dude's just gonna keep pushing at me. Yeah. Seattle might be behind a rock by now. That being said, we still have to kite out. So we'll just get the guns to the other side. We might take some shots at the Iowa when he has somebody else to focus on. No. Maybe, but probably not. But it would have been cool. Anybody ever play Legend of Zelda 2? Take a free shot. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right. Well,
Engine boost activated.
it's collapsed on. This is still looking pretty even. We gotta somehow deal with this guy. And both of these dudes seem to be terrified of him. Shoot. Gonna turn left so he can get his front guns in. Nope. "58 seconds ago, Juice. Shells out. I think we set a fire. He's down. Good. Z's in smoke? I can't see. That's unfortunate. Talking about NES? Yes. There's a guy, Smooth McGroove, who does like video game music, where he'll like ba 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 ba. He'll do like little bas or whatever. He'll have a whole orchestration. Ooh, our entire flank collapsed. That's kind of a bitch.
All stations retreat.
So can we fight this, or do we have to try to backcap?
Engine boost deactivated.
But he did the castle theme from Link 2, Legends of Zelda 2 or whatever. And it's got this like breakdown part that's pretty aggressive. If the Seattle could go down, that would be cool. Also, where the fuck did the Z go? 3 cruisers, battleship, double DD. If the cruisers get clapped by battleships, the Minnesota's aim did not suck. That might be useful for us. Seattle is bailing. That's probably the Z's position. It is. So we have to counter the Z. And we don't know where the hell the Shiratsuyu is either. You would ninja cap. Well, the problem is if we ninja cap, there's one of us and there's shitloads of them. So if there's 3 of them on our cap, then they cap faster than I would cap their base. And right now, the fact that we have battleships means we could potentially rip their cruisers apart. At least while we have battleships. Which is not for very long. Z's gonna get on our cap faster than I would get on his cap, so we have to look for the Z.
5 minutes.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Oh, please get this Miyoko. Please get the free kill. He did. He clapped it. That's big. Let's chuck out that Hail Mary. Z is in the cap. So let's see if we can save the King George. We are spotted by the Z. It's not a surprise. Or the Shiratsuyu, or whatever the fuck it wants to be this time.
Main turret critically damaged.
Yeah, we don't... We're dead, so...
The ship is on fire.
Shira... God, if we only got just a little bit more. Z's low, Shira's low. No. He can kill one of them, he can't kill both, and then he dies to a destroyer because he can't do anything about destroyers. Also, he gets farmed by Rune and other stuff, but I mean, if I'd landed just a few more shells, man. It's just too much. We did what we could. Can't defend with 4K health? Well, no. The best part about the French DDs is their saturation mechanic. So when you have 4,000 health, you actually have more. 4,000 health translates to 16,000 non-saturated health. Yeah, because we got clapped around the island, so wham wham. Hello, Snake on me. So our 4,000 health goes further than you'd think. Our 4,000 health on our DD is the equivalent of 8,000 health on another DD. And especially when you combine that with Adrenaline Rush, so that you're kicking out even more volume of fire. I think if we landed 4 more shells, we probably had the Shiratsuyu. Thank you very much for the Prime, Radiant. Thank you, man. Oh, and also, there is the Battle of the Beasts quest thing. So if you watch me or us, there are some other streamers this week that are doing the questy thing. Over the course of 4 hours of Twitch viewership, you can get a 6-point captain. Or maybe it's a quest for a 6-point captain, but either way, I don't think if it's like a combat mission, I don't think it's hard. Hey, Spider Kaze. I'm doing okay. I haven't streamed enough this week, so I figured I would get it started early and just kind of like stream a lot. And if we can knock out the ZF6 missions, I think that would be cool.
Battle starts.
Because I'd like to be done with that. There's no CV, so we don't have information on the enemy team. I believe we get outspotted by all of this. And Wichita might have a radar? 3-part mission, and yes, it's easy. Yeah, I figured it was. We're RPF'd. What would be RPF'd by? Either the Wichita or maybe the Z. Something like that. So we definitely have to play safe here. Maybe a detection about halfway through the cap, and then that's about it. So we can spot a little more, and then we kind of have to just peel off. Because I have no idea what we're going against. Mug is really good, and Kleber is insanely strong. Marceau as well. I'm kind of scared of the Marceau, though, because if I understand correctly, its shells are, like, super floaty, and I hate floaty shells. We might be torped. Why would you do that? Well, you got lucky. There is a Mr. Badman's.
Enemy battleship detected.
I think we eat shit off this one. Nope.
Engine boost
Slightly
activated.
underled. We didn't have the engine boost on either, so that could have been real bad. Might get lucky. So Balti is somehow not dead. Well, we did get lucky. It didn't do anything, but we got lucky. We're still RPF'd by the Z. Z does not have hydro going. And there is no radar over here. So we'll trundle the guns into position. 40 seconds on a reload booster. And we have to remember that we are literally fucking broadside to a Zara. Granted, we've got speed boost and shit enabled. There we go. So he disappears. Just chucking this shit out randomly at the Z. I don't know if he's pre-dropped torps with the RPF. Well, he didn't, but the Zara random torped. Am detected by the Z. What's up, buddy? His smoke is down too, which is extremely good. Well, in the sense that we have a lot of teammates that can shoot this guy.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Might get spotted by the Yugamo. He doesn't have torp lines on us. He might have dropped torps though, but it's unlikely. Zara doesn't have shots. Iowa took shots but missed. We'll finish the cap, I think. And then we can try to exert pressure from mid, maybe? Or do we have to stay on this Z? Still not dead. If we get spotted while the Zara can shoot at us, that's not good. I could try to YOLO the Iowa, but I'd be YOLOing into a Zara Z, so that the answer is just no. He may have torped by now. No, because we would have seen him if he did. Case in point. Did not shoot at us. Yeah, he full on bailed. We go dark soon. I mean, I could start working over the Iowa. If I'd have saved torps, we could have torped into that. Why the fuck the Baltimore charge again? I should have saved torps for the Iowa.
Engine boost deactivated.
Could shoot me or the York. Given the options, he shoots the York. But the York won't be there forever. So now he's gonna shoot me. Under lead. Mine's about here.
Capture that area.
And now he's like, fucking French DDs. I'm not gonna shoot those fucking French DDs, so there we go. So he doesn't care. Probably goes down. There's a lot of people shooting at him, so maybe. Can we do something against this? Also, there's a Yugamo somewhere. Zara smoke. Goes down. Good. Is he still burning? Oh, nice. It's useful. These guys are getting full-on collapsed on, so that's kind of a thing.
Enemy cruiser detected.
He's not gonna turn in. We do know there's no destroyer out there, so the Sims is probably chasing in that direction.
Enemy battleship detected.
I mean, if we play mid, that'll be okay.
Enemy destroyer sighted. Enemy battleship sighted.
So yeah, Sims is chasing, these guys go down. We just need to try to clean this if we can. And then brace against the counter push, although they have more health than we do, so that's a problem.
Enemy battleship sighted.
We were detected by the Yugamo. Now we are not, so he might actually be all the way up there. Did they ram? Whatever, we just have to take the fights we can take. They did not ram, FTG goes down. Or enemy Iowa goes down, whatever. Jesus, more fires, please. I think we got one. He damage conned it, so...
Engine boost activated.
Enemy battleship
Yugamo is
sunk.
still out there. We have to protect B. We need the points. I think he's out there somewhere.
Torpedoes, direct front.
It's going to back cap. He's gonna see me coming for him, so... No way. No, that falls behind. We'd want to see shells like this hooking in. That's also late. Dark. Because he's in B, so he's right there. So we have to YOLO this fucker down. We are definitely faster than a Yugamo. And he's definitely on this upside. Mines, maybe? Oh, FDG. There he is. How you doing? Let's try to get the resets here. Oh, good. Yes, beach. Yes. I'm okay with this. He panicked. Did he not panic?
Enemy cruiser detected.
Well, we're detected regardless, so... Mine says super floaty shells. We lose the mid cap.
Enemy destroyer detected.
What is this? Why do we see him? Why do we see him? Because he's healthing.
Detected.
It's a real bro move, dude. He's on fire? I think? I'm getting closer to the mines. Lightning does crazy lightning stuff. Mines is too fucking close. Buddy, there is no getting back on this. Like,
Problem solved, sir.
AP? It's gonna turn? So we got ourselves in shitloads of trouble. Question is if we can get ourselves out of it. And the answer is probably fucking no. Maybe we can make plays. It's on fire a little more. It's German HE is pretty terrible.
Our victory is in
The
sight.
ship is on fire.
He's on fire, he's dead. But so are we trade out. Yugamo got real fucked up. We have a point lead. Lightning can kill the Yugamo because he's pinched, assuming the Lightning... But once the FTG goes down, Yugamo is extremely low. He goes down. If the Lightning just plays aggressive, he kills the Yugamo easy. We still have a massive point lead. We don't have a lot of ships, though. Not time now? Like, this dude's dead. I guess there's a Wichita, maybe? Is that what he's worried about? Hey, Big Eid. Thank you very much for the Prime. Thanks for the 8 months, dude. Let me see what what stuff's been saying. Just started the British CV line with the Furious, and damn, you love these bombs and torps. The rocket, however, being very accurate, feel underwhelming. You guess you haven't played Tier 6 in a while. Can you show me your setup for a real quick? I think we could do that. What does your CV guru think about the Issei? That she's fun. The shells are extremely floaty, which is not great. But we do win off one cap. He's radared. Wichita shouldn't get the kill. I don't think he has the DPS to kill him in the radar window. And he's walking between two battleships, so he's gonna get a bloody nose. But he'll get out.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Issei is cool. The guns are really floaty. Don't show side, come on. Maybe he does die.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Does he die? No, radar is down.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Sorry. Her guns are floaty, which I'm not a big fan of, but they're still usable, which is good. Okay, now the Yugamo goes down, because he's hard detected. By probably the Hydro, I think. We lose the A cap, but Lightning should be able to come back in and take B, and then take Charlie. He might be a torp reload booster, at which he probably is.
Our victory is in sight.
Thankfully, the FTG spots the torps. Hopefully, the Lightning doesn't die. Yugamo does. Even more points, but there's a block. He eats 2 here. This and this, I think. And then he's super broadside to a King George that actually used AP. That's tough. Still using AP, he's gonna get chunked. He might be dead. That's quite a bit. Lightning might have to back cap A, actually. But I don't know if he has the time. Might have the torps for the King George, though. That should be angled enough. Lennon takes a shot soon. Goes down when the next salvo from the George, unless he has a heal. Why? Eats a torp. Okay. Goes down. Ha ha! Shattered on a turret. Nice.
Our victory is
Lennon
in
has
sight.
the longer reload. He probably nope, he got the heal off. So the FTG should live. Does live. And we have a cap again. Yeah, that was a mistake by the Lennon. At least we finally got a fucking win. It took a while, and it came all the way down to the wire, but it was a win. If this Lennon clocks the lightning, it'll be a sad day. 15 seconds for this guy to eat shells and die. Oh, buddy, you know what's gonna happen. That was one turret. He swapped to HE, so he fired his first turret, the others are reloading, so he can't shoot again. Hate when that happens. You set it to HE and you click as soon as the guns come live, but when you double click, it's one fires and then the rest fire. And if you do it fast enough, you just fire with the one turret instead of them all. Wah, wah. Actually, wait. Furious build, which is somewhere. Also, how much experience do we have? Still need quite a bit more. Where's the Furious? Here. So, Furious build, well, there's nothing special. Plane 1, and Torps. Because the Torps are the most consistent part of the British line. The bombs are fun. The rockets are also kind of... I think they're getting altered in the next patch, the one with the rocket reticle change, or the animation delay. And they may actually be more consistent in the new patch, but I don't know. But the Torps are the most consistent. For the Commander, more faster, healthier, additional fire chance because rockets and bombs, and additional torpedo throughput. Because you can't guarantee that you can pen the battleships that you're going against with your bombs, and rockets are anemic. So you need something to be able to effectively apply damage into the stuff that you can't pen, and then just the remaining points for where the hell you want to stick them. As for the Issei, guns are super floaty, definitely novel, certainly an interesting ship. The torpedo planes are not good at long range. They rocket off the deck for a brief window of time, maybe out to like 4 kilometers, and then they become extremely slow. So if you're thinking, well, you know, I'll just take my planes out for a spin, they're really slow. So people that are going to try for like CV snipes or something, you're going to throw some planes all the way across the map, and by the time you get there, it'll be like 2 minutes later. You'll make a drop, and then you'll throw some more planes across the map that'll go 2 minutes until they get somewhere. In which case, you're not shooting your guns, you're not doing anything. Like, its effective range is it kind of wants to be fighting between maybe 6 kilometers to 14, 6 to 12. Because you want it to be close enough that you're going to be able to hit it with guns. But also close enough that you have an effective plane threat. How slow? The planes go about 112 knots. You have extremely small amounts of boost. They do not have as much boost as an aircraft carrier does. They have as much boost as the rocket planes have. They don't have like torpedo plane boost. So you burn through the boost in about 5 to 6 seconds. And when you boost, you go up to like 136, so you speed up to the speed of the Ark Royal, which is extremely slow. Is scouting in the early game possible with the Issei? You have a 2-minute timer before the first planes come available, so you would not be able to start scouting until 8 minutes into the game, and then your planes would have to get to where you're trying to scout. So no, because just like with your guns, your planes are considered an armament, so they load and they have a 2-second cycle time. Now, once you take off with the planes, they'll start reloading in the background. So there's that, but Mostly it's an armament that gives you some utility,
Starts.
some kind of different threat angles. It's not about running around dunking people with torpedoes. It's just not. But it is cool. I had fun. I played a 12v12 Issei match on the World of Warship stream yesterday, and we capped the B cap with an Issei that had 16-kilometer detection because everybody was traveling in little groups because they were scared of the planes. So they were all the way over here, all the way over there, which meant I could cap B for free. So that worked out. Okay, so our detection sucks, which means we actually need to not push kind of at all, but we could play off the side flank here, but then we don't have a lot of room to maneuver. We need to play off the Yugumo and just pretend we're like a backup cruiser. CFK? No, he's waking up. Yugumo might be going for Bravo, but I'm hoping he's gonna spot something around here. All this stuff is much sneakier than us. Okay, he's not going to B, which is good. So we can back him up.
All stations, protect that target.
Roger.
I'm just saying, like, I got your back, dude. Or he is going to be. Okay. Well, maybe we can slide around the island and surprise motherfucker a DD if there's a destroyer, like, mirroring my position. Because I don't know what else we can do. We are detected. The question is from where?
Engine boost
We detected
activated.
down there, we detected over here. Probably open water. Nope. Detected on the edge.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, shouldn't have done that while the reload booster was up. But
Enemy destroyer detected.
I mean, I didn't have a lot of opportunities to try to deal with him.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
So just kind of had to take what I could take. All right, so we traded a lot of health there, but he shoots over here. Maybe that's close.
Enemy battleship sighted.
It's double fire. You just damage con 1609. Damage con runs like 25 seconds or something. Whatever. I mean, we can hold this dude in range for a long time. Maybe we can go for another fire. Does he keep turning? He does. Not super excited to spend the reload booster, but if we get any fires, they're permas, which could be pretty cool. Well, other guys got the fire, so not us. Let's cut in front of the Alaska and push the flank. Sorry, friend. Love you too. Could work the Bart. Yugumo's playing kind of dangerous here. If he runs across a Kitakaze, he's super pinched. And he tells the Iowa he's got Torps out because he hopped in the cap. Try to keep him busy. The Iowa's not paying attention because he's dodging shells or something. Maybe he'll pay less attention to the Torps. It's unlikely, right?
Engine boost deactivated.
Detected by a DD in mid, I think. We got a fire. Well, Yugumo's able to take the cap. George is pushing. Jean Bart's still mid. I don't want to be too off in the middle of nowhere. That might hit. It did. Damage con 1306. We're just still pushing. Bart still mid. Could YOLO the Bart. Cut north away from the Georgia. Too much going on.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Take the shot just before we get behind an island.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Detected by the Bart. He is flooding, right? Maybe. I guess we have to just go for resets and stuff on this guy. Pick on the afterburner.
Engine boost activated.
Something like that. Oh, that worked out pretty well.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Let's go for resets on this. Bart goes down. He did see the Yugumo because we saw some of the secondary shots into him. Ooh, buddy, that's at least two. He did.
Enemy battleship foundered.
I was still super zoned off. Alaska's low.
Fire on the enemy warship.
I'm not detected by the Kitakaze. So, yeah, maybe he's down there or something. We take Bravo. Do I want... If I go over on that side, I get pinched. There's the Nustra.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target. I owe you one.
Oh, we're dead. Nice. Is that from the Kidda? That might be. Yeah, that has to be from the Kidda. But that was forever ago. What the fuck? That's like from all the way down there. Well, whatever. Yugumo takes the Nustra, which is good, because otherwise he'd heal. Kitakazi's over there, so... That couldn't have been Nustra Torps, because he only has the one. So that had to be Kidda Torps from forever ago? What the fuck was he aiming at? I guess me, but... I don't know. I'll be honest, I did not expect Torps to be there, so... But it's okay. Like, if I was going into the cap, I'd be in here. Why would he Torp on this line? The only reason I was there was because I stopped reverse to engage the Nustra. This dude must have Torped while he was over there and then headed all the way out here before they showed up. I died to the Nustra? It was him? But the Nustra only has one set of Torps. It looked like there were two.
Our victory is in sight.
Okay, well, if it was the Nustra, that makes more sense. Because, I mean, if I started shooting and he dropped Torps immediately or something, that would make sense. But I thought it came in 2 waves, like 2 waves of 3 or something. And I was pretty sure the Nustra has 1 rack of 5. It has 2 racks. Really? I gotta check that. I thought it was 1, or maybe it's just that it has a terrible reload. But I thought it was 1 rack. Z dies, but so does the Kidda.
Our victory is in sight.
2x5 Nustra Torps. Okay. I thought it was 1 set, but if it's 2, then that makes sense, because I was very confused. Ugh. Fire? No, but he's dead to follow-up shells. Well, that was definitely a surprise. Ooh, I wanted to compliment the Yugumo. That was, you know, kind of sus, I guess, going where he was pinched between everybody, but it really worked out. So, congrats to him.